In an increasingly troubled industry, in which more than 350 magazines stopped publishing in 2009 and advertising revenue fell 18%, to have one single issue make more than $7 million at the newsstand alone is news itself. It's a success that Mark Ford, president and group publisher of Time Inc. News Group, counts on.
It is the single best-selling issue that we have. You have 64 million people that see Swimsuit, so it's huge.
Where do you see the future of magazine brand?
Things are actually really well. Consumer satisfaction at Sports Illustrated is an all-time high. Our newsstand is very strong. On the advertising side, every media company took a pretty tough hit this year, but we think that we outperformed many of our competitors.
The Swimsuit edition began in 1964 as a 5-page supplement to heat up the winter months. It's now a standalone issue, a licensing property, and a multimedia empire spanning the internet, mobile technology.
This is an SI.com exclusive.
Video, and even event marketing.
And bar straight ahead to me, Dave.
Today, the franchise makes up 7% of Sports Illustrated Group's total advertising revenue.
Since I've been here, we've just, I don't even know, quadrupled in size.
Senior Associate Editor M.J. Day joined Swimsuit in 1998. She walks the delicate line between what SI deems is appropriate and what's not for the franchise.
Swimsuit is sexy, never vulgar.
Vulgar is
too much. Too much. We like to leave it to the imagination. We like to give you just enough to get you interested, and then the rest you figure out on your own.
Big jump. Yes, again. MJ, look, hon.
Though racy and revealing, Swimsuit thrives because it's widely considered to be socially acceptable. But whether it's tasteful or tawdry is a matter of opinion. Critics have called it a catalog of sexism, and a former Time magazine writer wrote a blog calling the issue porn. Sports Illustrated editor Terry McDonnell says he's careful not to offend his core audience.
There's a kind of a trust with all the readers of Sports Illustrated, and you don't want to put anything in there that makes anybody uncomfortable.
So the company gives subscribers who don't want the issue a chance to opt out of getting it in exchange for extending their subscription. Less than 1% take the offer.
Some editors of Sports Illustrated did not like Swimsuit.
Wait, are you telling me that there was a chance that it almost didn't survive?
Well, there was some leadership at the magazine at different times over the years who thought it was an inappropriate thing for Sports Illustrated to be doing. But it certainly worked for the business.
The readers, when they pick up the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, they want to see an exotic locale. They want to see beautiful women in an exotic place. I mean, we're the fantasy factory. We make it all, happen, and they want to see something they've never seen before.
Exotic locations like the Atacama Desert have become the hallmark of Swimsuit and what readers have come to expect. But finding undiscovered treasures isn't as easy as you might think.
You almost go to places where no one's really ever shot something like this. That's the challenge.
That's the challenge, and that's why you come to places like this, because, you want to do something that no one's done, no one's been to, no one's seen, but it's not easy.
Countries are hoping Swimsuit will look their way because they believe one photo brings readers one step closer to becoming visitors. SI first visited Chile in 2004, and since then, tourism has risen 34%.
The mountains are more dramatic this way. Let's see.
And as you can imagine, the trips have become the envy of outsiders.
There is not a place in the world that I go where the first question when they find out what my job is, what about those swimsuit shoots? Grown, mature men, well-dressed, sitting down at a table to discuss international licensing deals, ask me if they can go on the next swimsuit shoot. I mean, it's hilarious.
This place is just spectacular.
Surprisingly enough, the Sports Illustrated staff does not visit the locations before arriving for the week-long shoots.
Everywhere you look, it's a picture.
That job is up to photographer Raphael Mazzucco and his assistant Bjorn Jos.
It's a warm, gorgeous day out.
You see things in areas that other people don't see.
Got it. Well, I just love the idea of being very spontaneous and working with light and, you know, watching it change. I think it really adds something, you know? Gorgeous, Julie.
The great irony, of course, is you go someplace far, far away with beautiful red cliffs and aquamarine sea, and then you get a very tight shot of a beautiful woman. You don't see a lot of that. But I think there's a subtext to all of this, that just making the effort to find the most interesting places in the world counts for something just to begin with.
When we return, Cheryl Tiegs plus Fishnet equals a global sensation.
To this day, I don't understand the particular appeal of that shot.
That's next, when Business Model inside the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue continues.
They're the same generation that brought you peace signs and love-ins, leverage buyouts and iPhones. Boomers, an epic story of history's